Hey guys, so we're playing some Fire Emblem 3 Houses today. In the last episode, we did the dance contest and the ball, and Dimitri got the dancer class available to him, so we're going to be able to test that out in today's story mission. Let's do it. Go Blue Lions! Mission time? What was our mission again? Salvation at the chapel. Things take a turn for the worse as you and Gerald investigate an abandoned chapel in Garrigmuck. Alright, we have 30 minutes. Let's do it.
Captain? Captain! Where are you? Hey, Professor, have you seen your old man? Too bad. I guess it will have to be you then.
I'm back. Sorry for the delay. My last mission took longer than expected.
Captain! Thank goodness you're here. There are reports of demonic beasts near the chapel.
Nonsense. I haven't heard anything about the monastery's walls being breached.
That's why I'm heading there now, to see what's really going on. You'll join as well, won't you?
Of course. We're both sworn to protect this place.
Demonic beasts?
It's odd. Just before they appeared, someone saw a number of students heading toward the chapel. They were apparently acting strange, as though they weren't in their right minds.
Students?
Shortly after, demonic beasts started to appear, one after another.
Are the students safe?
The students. There's no way those demonic beasts got in from the outside. But none of that matters right now. We need to act. Go summon your students. Damn it. I wanted to talk to you about something important, but there's no time. There's never any damn time.
Aww.
But this is much more urgent, so it can hold for now. I'll meet you there.
I have a bad feeling about this. Bad feeling. Beasts! There's a chest to the right. Student. What's this? Ballista requires bow skill of D or higher. Ooh, ballista. Looks pretty good. Begin the battle.
There really are demonic beasts here. They're emerging from the chapel. I'll head that way. The rest of you, protect the students who weren't able to get away.
Help me! These beasts, they're...
Somebody, help me!
You stupid beasts! Don't you dare come over here!
I'll give it my all.
Here's the chest. I'll have Ash go for that.
Put me in there.
Alright, you get in there, buddy. You get in there. Poison.
Think this'll work?
What should I do?
Monster Breaker! I didn't heal up my battalions.
For His Highness!
Damn. That monster got broken.
Ready.
Here goes.
Ah. Dimitri the dancer. Oh my. What are you wearing?
I'll cut through.
Let's see. Have you go down this way? Dance. Oh my god, the bend and snap! Oh my god.
I must keep aiming higher.
The bend and snap. What the fuck? How did he get so limber?
Who, me?
Anybody need a heal?
Quite helpful. I'll go.
Let's go! Felix got some range now with this sword.
Tunes.
Ooh, that looks cool. Oh no.
The demonic beasts were actually students. How can this be?
Oh no.
Thank you! But my friends who couldn't get away, are they okay?
About that.
Stay focused.
About that.
Here we go.
Not good.
That beast. There's a stone or something on its forehead.
Monica. Combat arts. Ooh.
Here we go!
So I don't get it. It didn't move him.
Thanks for helping.
The monsters are too big for that? Okay. Healing staff.
Close one.
Nice dodge. Okay, Annette's getting
stronger.
strong.
That was fun to watch.
Oh, you like that? You like that, Caspar? Gotta get to this guy. Oh, nice. Okay, he turned around. Leave it to us, okay? Leave it to us, Gerald. Let's see. Monster Piercer. Spear of Assal. All right, this guy. So this is the one that hits twice. Gotta let Caspar get the hit. Marianne! Why? Let's try this again. Okay, perfect. Should have known. I should have known. There we go. Get it.
I was so scared. I'll find a way to repay you. I promise.
Huh. It seems too easy. Oh, the ballista. Oh, it would have been fun to use that, but... Oh, it missed. Gerald! Get out of here!
Stand down.
Very nice.
Great work. Sorry. That was a close one.
You saved me. Thank you.
Oh, I guess that was it. That just felt so straightforward and like not very complex at all. I thought like reinforcements were gonna come or something. Wait, what's happening?
There isn't a trace of evidence to be found in the chapel. This must have something to do with Remire. Perhaps...
Wait!
Huh? Another student? Run along now.
Thanks for all your help, sir. pathetic old man.
That bitch.
How dare you get in the way of my brilliant plan, dog.
Run along now.
Thanks for all your help, sir.
Oh. We used the pulse. Oh. No! No!
Huh? What are you doing here?
You must survive, merely because there is still a role that I require you to fulfill.
Go back again! Go back again! Why are they playing with my emotions like this?
It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now.
No.
To think that the first time I saw you cry, your tears would be for me.
Stop.
It's sad, and yet I'm happy for it. Thank you, kid.
He had to tell us something. See, I knew it. I knew it. I was like, there were so many death flags going on. Oh god, but whew, okay. It still caught me off guard. All right. It's like, oh no, I knew he was gonna die, and then it's like, oh wait, no, we can save him. They got my hopes up. For what?
So this is where your father lived. Are you still crying? If turning back the hands of time was not enough to save his life, you must accept what came to pass was fate.
Our enemies will pay.
Agreed. We cannot let the wicked ones run free. Oh, your father said to look for something here. He must have been referring to whatever is behind that bookcase there.
Oh, yeah.
Your father's diary. Huh. His handwriting is prettier than his face would suggest.
That's not very nice.
Well. These entries here are from before your birth. He seems to have been writing this for quite some time. Read that part there. Horsebow Moon, year 1159.
Day 20 of the Horsebow Moon. All is cloudy. I can't believe she's dead.
Oh.
Lady Rhea said she died during childbirth. But is that the truth? And still, the child she traded her life for doesn't make a sound. Didn't even cry at birth. Day 25 of the Horsebow Moon. It's raining. The baby doesn't laugh or cry. Not ever.
How bizarre.
Lady Rhea says not to worry, but a baby that doesn't cry isn't natural. We had a doctor examine the child in secret. He said the pulse is normal, but there's no heartbeat. No heartbeat.
What? I feel like it's really important that we know who the mother is, like her identity.
Day 2 of the Wyvern Moon. Sunny. I feel I must take the child and leave. But the church is always watching us. I don't know what Lady Rhea has planned. I used to think the world of Lady Rhea. Now I'm terrified of her.
Terrified of her.
Day 8 of the Wyvern Moon. More rain. I used the fire that broke out last night to fake the child's death. Lady Rhea is in a state over the news, but I can't change what I've done. I've got to take the child and leave.
Well now, that baby must be you. That means... Someone is approaching us.
There you are. Lady Rhea is looking for you, Professor. And after your audience, why don't you join me at the dining hall? You haven't eaten since it happened, have you?
So many questions.
Forgive me. I suppose it's too soon to try and coax you back into the normal swing of things. As for what happened to Gerald, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything to stop it. Stay here until you've found some peace. I'll cover for you with Lady Rhea and everyone else.
Thank you.
We'll be waiting for you whenever you're ready to return to us. I don't believe it's a sign of strength to just keep moving forward no matter what. Taking the time to grieve for those we've lost, there's strength in that too. That's what I think anyway.
Thank you, Dimitri. That's so sweet.
That said, it's also important to remember that no matter how sad you are, eventually your tears will dry up.
And he would know. I mean, he's been through it too. Everyone's different though, but still.
That's when you have to figure out what it is you're living for. Then you can cling to that with all your might and start moving forward again.
The reason that Dimitri is living for is for revenge, isn't it? What I'm living for?
4 years ago in Dusker, I experienced the same pain you're feeling now. My father was the strongest man I knew, someone I loved and admired deeply. That day, he was killed before my eyes. His head severed clean off.
Fuck.
My stepmother, the kindest person I had ever known, left me behind and disappeared into the infernal flames. Everyone who I considered precious, my family and my closest friends, I couldn't save any of them. Not a single one. Now, the burden of the work they left behind falls on me. I must ensure they have no regrets. That's my duty as the sole survivor of the tragedy. It's a heavy burden, but accepting it gave me the strength to pick myself up off the ground and start moving again. Start living again.
So, for the YouTube edit, my computer crashed during this last night. So that's why my clothes have changed. Okay, now we can continue.
Gerald is gone. So what will you do now, Professor? What must you do?
Oh right, he was saying we have to find our reason for living, our reason for going on.
Look deep in your heart, and I'm certain you'll find the answer there. Indelible and inescapable. I've probably bothered you enough for today, but I have just one more thought to leave you with.
Dimitri, you never bother me.
Even now, Sedith is gathering the knights to begin a full-scale search for the enemy. It may not be right away, but before long they will find their trail. No matter what happens or what anyone may say, know that I plan to stand by you, Professor. Through anything. until the bitter end.
Interesting camera work here. As Dimitri's speaking, it's panning over to us.
Well, did you search deep within yourself as he suggested? And did you find yourself some answers?
Can you give me like 5 seconds to do so?
This book is filled with secrets yet unknown. We must return another time to read the rest. Oh, but I have at least figured one thing out. I know now why our fates are intertwined.
You do? And you're not gonna tell me.
Professor, I have been waiting for you.
And you're just gonna leave it like that.
I am filled with grief at the loss of our most celebrated knight. Gerald was an ally of many years, and also a dear friend.
But it had been so long since you last saw him.
He fell in love with one of the nuns here at Garreg-Mach. Their love produced a child, whom she died giving birth to.
She was a nun? I don't remember if they mentioned that before, but... Isn't she supposed to be celibate?
It was her decision. She weighed her own life against that of her child's and, in the end, implored me to save the child. Your father never truly accepted that decision. He took the child, took you, and disappeared without warning.
So I wonder how Rhea saved us. Like, did the method of her saving our life have anything to do with the way that Bunleth is? Oh gosh. Both really good questions. I'm sure whatever I ask, she's gonna answer the same thing though. Who is my mother?
Your mother. She was my...
Sorry for the interruption, Lady Rhea. There's something you must hear immediately.
You know what? That's like 3 really rude cliffhangers in a row. They need to stop! Oh my god.
A report from the knights patrolling the area.
So, it sounds like it's possible that we're related to Rhea. Maybe she's our aunt, like our auntie, or something like that.
Very well. Professor, you are dismissed for the day.
And that would explain why she shows favor to Bunleth, because they're family.
Please rest and focus only on mending your heart. Understood?
What about that thing you were about to say right before we got interrupted, and now that interrupter is gone, can you just finish that thought really quick so I can start mending? Rhea! We're 40 hours in. 41 hours. Whew. 41 hours.
Part 1. White Clouds. Guardian Moon. Where the goddess dwells. Long ago, the guardian Seros made an appearance during this moon. She had been summoned by the goddess, whose soul was suffering as the flames of war raged across Fodlan. Some believe that high in the sky above Seros, The Immaculate One's mighty wings are what powered the strong winds carrying the Guardian and her forces into battle.
All right, we got the money.
What are you doing at this hour? Oh, I know. You are eavesdropping. I must admit that I approve.
Well, nobody is gonna tell us shit around here, not even you. So I'm gonna find my answers for myself and go spying on some peeps.
Professor, we must remain quiet.
I see. The Flame Emperor and Monica. And the mage who rescued Monica.
It's time for revenge. What is that guy's name?
I don't know, but if we keep listening, we might be able to find out.
An unexpected chance to hear their plans. Patience, patience.
Oh, thank you. You saved me.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed. Preventing that was my only aim.
The mystery of our bodies.
I'm afraid you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need you to do.
Kronya?
Oh, of course. I am always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
How annoying.
Flame Emperor, is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done.
Thales? Thales?
You are our greatest creation. We use the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you may burn even the gods. Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power and bring forth our salvation.
There will be no salvation for you and your kind. Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Dusker and Enmar.
The ones who were responsible for the king of being killed, is it king? Yeah, I guess king. And Dusker being blamed for it.
All so that you may acquire the strength you need. All for a purpose.
I've got you. Finally.
Careful, Dimitri. Let's keep listening.
If we don't act now, we'll miss our chance.
We don't stand a chance against them.
Even if someone has overheard us, there is nothing they can do. There have always been rats in the walls, and there always will be.
So he's a creation of them, whoever they are.
No. The dagger.
What about the dagger?
No, never mind. It couldn't possibly be so. Professor, those are the ones we must destroy. They're the bastards who killed my family and Gerald. For now, let's return to the monastery and regroup. As for the Flame Emperor's dagger, I'll hold on to it for the time being.
I don't know. Does he recognize the dagger? Everyone's holding out information on us. Okay. Exploring times. Oh, maybe supports first? Dimitri and Sylvain? Their last support? Okay.
Your Highness? Why are you in my room?
Sorry, I need to hide in here, just for a while. I'll have you know this is all your fault.
Wasn't he trying to get Dimitri to, like, go try to pick up a girl or something?
Hide? From who?
All his adoring fans?
It's a girl from the academy.
I'm sorry, it's a what?
This is all because of your insistence that I go and ask a girl out.
What
you
happened?
didn't give her a dagger, did you? Is that why you're hiding? Does she have a dagger, Dimitri?
Look, you kept true to your promise to improve your behavior. So I felt it was only right to make good on my side of the bargain, too.
You invited a girl to dinner, and now she's chasing you around. What's the big deal? Unless... Did you use one of my pickup lines? Those words are dangerous in the wrong hands.
What was the pickup line?
With me, people know a line's a line and I'm joking. But you, nobody's ever accused you of being funny.
I clearly underestimated the difficulty of the task. But what do I do now?
And I bet his delivery was all wrong.
Relax, Your Highness. Relax. I'll sort this whole thing out real easy. All we have to do is figure out how to make this girl lose interest in you. And making girls lose interest is what I'm best at. You just wait right there, and I'll fix everything.
Sylvain is great at making girls gain interest and then immediately losing interest.
It was my naivete that brought this about. I cannot place this immense burden on your shoulders.
This is no job for an amateur. You need a professional's help. Trying to do everything yourself has never served you so well, so just leave this to the master. Even the dagger incident could have been avoided if you had just talked with me beforehand.
There wasn't time for consultation. I only learned she was leaving on the day of her departure.
Whatever you say. The point is, you need to learn to rely on me for these types of things in the future.
So, he gave Edelgard a dagger. And Edelgard was hanging around with Monica a lot. So, maybe that's the dagger that he gave Edelgard. The one that the Flame Emperor threw.
For now, I got this. And if I ever need help with something you know how to help with, then maybe you can do the same for me.
Sylvain. Very well. When that time comes, I promise to help you as best I can. A Knight of Fargus never goes back on his word. Isn't that right?
Oh, God.
You're a good man, Sylvain. I'm sorry to do this to you. Best of luck.
Godspeed to you, my good man. I will weep at your funeral.
Please, Your Highness. I've spent years honing my skills for just this situation. Watch and learn.
That we don't get to see? We don't get to see? That's lame. I want to know what happens. We could do some more. Sylvain and Ash. It's another final support for them.
Hey, Sylvain. Can we talk?
What's up, Ash? Looking for more life tips?
No. But I did want to thank you for coming to my aid in battle the other day.
That? No need to thank me for that.
No, really, I insist. If you hadn't been there, I definitely would have been finished. You really set a model for my training. I can only hope I'll be able to save someone like that someday.
Again with the studying and the training? You're so stubborn you make Ingrid and His Highness seem downright easygoing. My advice on the whole thing is to just follow your instincts. That's what I do.
But everyone's instincts are so different from one another's.
If someone's in trouble, I help them. You don't need to be a valiant knight to know that.
True, true.
Doesn't matter if the person is an ugly old man or the cutest girl you've ever seen. You help them.
Why would you even say it like that, Sylvain?
So you're saying...
Everybody's the same, deep down. It's our job to help anyone who needs it.
But Sylvain, the thing that you don't seem to understand is not everybody has that same viewpoint like you do. You're special. You're one of the good ones. And I'm not saying Ash isn't, but I'm just saying not everybody's the same.
Ah.
What? You're looking at me funny. Did I say something wrong?
No, I'm just surprised, that's all. You're actually a much better person than I thought.
Backhanded compliment.
Was that a compliment? I can't tell.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean any insult.
I think it was a little bit compliment, a little bit insult right there.
I was just really impressed by what you said about helping people without even thinking.
Once again, Ash doesn't know how to handle his mouth.
To jump in and help someone without any thought at all of reward. That is real virtue.
How did you say that with a straight face? I'd be embarrassed if I were you. Come on, Ash. You're an honest and overall great guy. You'll be an honest and overall great knight, too. Of course, people like you need to watch out for greedy people.
Huh?
Remember when I said I didn't need any thanks? Well, I didn't say anything about not wanting a reward. There's a girl, and we had a misunderstanding about who was allowed to date who, so, I need to hang out in your room until everything calms down. Should only be a day. Or 2. Tops.
Sylvain?
How is Sylvain gonna solve Dimitri's girl problems if the way he solves his own girl problems is just hiding in Ash's room?
Come on, Ash. Remember, if someone's in trouble, you help them. You want to be a great knight, yeah?
Oh, fine. Since you helped me, but just this once.
All right, I knew I could count on you. You'll definitely be a great knight.
He really would be a great person if he could just stop all the scandal.
Oh, man. Ash and Mercedes.
Whoa, what happened? The pan's smoking.
Mercedes, what's going on? My eyes. I can barely breathe.
Oh, Ash, I'm so glad you're here. My cooking's not going very well at all.
Oh, no.
What did you put in there?
I used some of this spice, that seasoning, and the herbs on the top shelf. Then I started frying it in oil.
That explains it. We use that herb for smoke bombs.
Oh.
Just turn the heat off and cover the pan.
Oh no, the people in the dining hall don't look so good.
Everybody's about to pass out.
Sorry, everybody. Could we clear out the dining hall for a few minutes, please? Well, some folks were a little annoyed, but at least we got the place cleared out. It's a good thing no one mistook all that smoke for an attack. That could have been a disaster.
I'm so sorry. I always mess everything up.
That's not true, Mercedes.
No, it's my fault. I should have taught you which herbs to avoid. Don't blame yourself.
I just need to figure out how to do it right for next time.
Next time? You still want to try again, even after all that?
Of course! If I didn't, that would just be a waste of everything you taught me.
I guess that's true.
If you quit every time you made a mistake, then you'd never learn anything, right?
That's a great point.
Ah, maybe my mistake was frying the herb in oil. If I had boiled it instead, then there wouldn't be smoke. What do you think, Ash?
Boiling, huh? Yeah, that'd be fine.
See, there's different ways you can cook it.
Great! I'm gonna get this right next time for sure.
Cool. Annette and Caspar. Ooh, a brand new support opening up.
That was my worst mistake yet. Why am I so clumsy all the time? The women laughed and forgave me, but
Oh, how am I supposed to face them now?
What did she do this time?
Hey there, Annette. What's with the sour face? Everything okay? I don't think I've ever seen you look so miserable.
Don't tease me like that, Caspar. Can't you see I'm down?
Sorry. You know I didn't mean it. Did something happen?
This is the first support we've seen with Caspar, I believe, that's not with Bunleth. I think.
You don't have to share if you don't want to, but I think talking it out might help.
You might be right about that. Are you sure you don't mind?
Not at all.
Well, today they were short on staff in the dining hall, so I offered to help out, but I sort of messed up. Big.
Oh no. What happened?
All the plates in the kitchen went flying through the air, and the pots started giving off this weird blue steam.
Wow, sounds more like art than cooking to me.
Sounds like a disaster and a safety hazard.
The people in the dining hall saw the chaos and started panicking, and then soldiers came running. Finally, Catherine appeared and shut everyone up with a slash of Thunderbrand.
Okay.
All I was trying to do was help out.
Well.
But in the end, I just ended up making more work for everyone. I'm awful like that.
Aw, don't say that.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. Accidents happen. It's not like you were trying to make a mess.
I know. The women at the dining hall laughed and forgave me. But...
Was anyone hurt?
Well, no, but...
Well, there you go! No need to dwell on it and keep moping around. You had a bad day, but I'm sure you'll do better tomorrow.
You know what? You're right. I guess all I can do is try harder next time.
No, don't let her go back in there.
Thanks, Caspar. That really did help me feel better. I can't keep moping around. I've got to work on my cooking skills.
Some people just weren't meant to cook.
And I can count on you to be my taste tester, right? Right.
Oh, now look what you done did, Caspar.
Sure. Just as long as you're not making any new art projects.
Rest in peace. We barely knew him. He just joined and then he was killed by Annette's cooking. Yeah, he's only had a C with Annette. Nobody else. Okay, okay. Okay, so we're ready to explore. Look for Gerald's belongings in his quarters. Ugh. Why'd they have to remind me about the sad stuff that's happening? I was having a good time.
If you must weep, then weep. I shall be here for you.
Thank you.
Well, it would be ridiculous to not feel anything after something like that. Go on and let it out. I am here.
Oh. Guess we had a good cry. Okay, training grounds. Just gonna make our rounds. We're not gonna try to think too much about old daddy. Somebody who enjoys weird games. A unique dagger. The back of which is toothed. It probably belongs to someone who likes rare weapons. You think we could do this sword tournament, the tournament now?
You gotta keep yourself active during tough times, Professor. Even if it seems impossible.
Oh, every student is gonna be giving their condolences to us this month, aren't they? Okay.
That's how I got through it when I lost my parents. If you need help with anything, just come and see me. Eating and training are my specialties.
Hi, Caspar.
I'm not even close to being strong enough. I mean, Gerald was so much stronger than me, but even he...
Everyone is gonna be so shaken up.
That's enough. I can't dwell on the past. There's no way to know what my future holds, but I do know one thing. Whatever happens, I have to make my own way in this world. I have to keep pushing so I can grow even stronger.
It's all we can do.
What's this? What's this?
It's all we can do. Dimitri.
Professor, welcome back. We all were... You've been on our minds. Know that your enemies are my enemies. I will do all I can to help you find justice.
Dimitri's the best.
There is no one else I can. My strength is yours alone. I will fight as you command. I will kill anyone should you ask it of me.
Oh, I believe you. I've seen your dark side. I've seen it, bro.
Maybe. When I heard that Monica was with the enemy, I was surprised by how unsurprised I was. Something was just off about her. It's hard to explain. That said, whenever she had free time, she was always hanging around with the Edelgard.
I know. That's very sus.
I wonder if Edelgard is also... Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm just being paranoid. Please ignore me.
I mean, you're right to be on guard and to keep those kind of options open to thought and discussion. Just be careful how you say it and who you say it to. It probably sheet music with unusual lyrics written in by hand. It probably belongs to someone who likes to sing. So maybe Dorothea or Manuela.
Dark expressions don't suit you, Professor. But well, I'm glad to see you out in the world again. It seems this month will be a quiet one around here. There aren't many knights around to liven things up.
Most of the knights are gone, seeking out the enemy.
Isn't that a bit much? I agree it's important, but is it a good idea to neglect the safety of the monastery?
What do you think, Professor?
Don't worry about it.
Hopefully the knights finish their business and hurry back. I wouldn't mind having a few extra lances around.
All we need is you and Felix, Sylvain, and we're golden.
Professor? Do you think we'll still be able to graduate?
My dad just died. You're worried about graduating? Keep it to yourself.
If dangerous things keep happening around here, who even knows? I'm worried. I hope that all the students and professors will be there to celebrate at the graduation ceremony.
Oh boy. Hi, Lawrence.
There is no one here who has not heard tales of Gerald's valor. We have suffered a most dear loss. I do not know what the enemy's aim was, but I do know this. After what they have done, we cannot suffer them to live. If there is anything I can do to ensure that justice is brought swiftly, you need only give the word.
Okay. It's very kind of you. Marianne. It probably belongs to someone who daydreams about the goddess. Marianne? Is that yours?
I'll say a prayer for Gerald's soul.
Thank you.
There's not much else I can do.
You can help me get revenge! Letter to the goddess?
What's this?
No, okay, maybe, maybe Mercedes?
Professor, it seems like you're holding up okay, but I'm worried about Leonie.
Oh, right! Oh, Leonie!
She really loved Gerald. I hope she can bounce back.
That's right.
Never seen
She looked up to him.
Never see.
And it seemed like they had a pretty close relationship. Like I spotted them just like chatting together at least once.
I've sung lyrics lamenting death many times on stage, but when something like this happens in real life, I'm lost. I don't know what to say, but I do know this much. Sir Gerald must have been very proud to have you as his child.
Okay, they're gonna make me cry. Alright, let's see if anybody needs counseling. One note, there's only one? I like these, okay. Who's that Pokemon? I'm trying to settle on a gift for a certain young lady who has experienced tough times as of late. Any suggestions? Is that An academic textbook, a cookbook, a nice warm blanket. Is that Seteth? Is he getting a gift for me? He's not satisfied with the response. But that's what I would want. A blanket. It's for Flane. Yeah. Well, she would probably like a nice comfy blanket as well. Here's Ash.
Not just Tomas, but Monica, too.
That wasn't Monica.
We can't be sure who to trust anymore, can we?
We can trust each other, the Blue Lions.
Who are these people, really? What do they want?
I don't know, but I wonder if the letter to the goddess is yours. No? Okay. Well, why are you always hanging around here?
Professor. Oh, goddess, hear my prayer. Please receive this beloved person.
I have something that might be yours.
When the cold rain washes the body, when the bird and wolf announce the dawn, receive them into your blue blood. Receive them into a twinkling star. That's a morning scripture from the Church of Saros. Lady Rhea taught it to me. I pray that Geralt is happy in the next world.
Thank you. Is this letter to the goddess yours?
I don't know who the...
No? Okay, well...
I don't...
I mean, so many people are devoted to this church. It could be... Could be a lot of people.
Need something?
Alright, I have only 1,200 points, but I could pick any of these. I could pick Lance skills, which would also branch out to Faith, Experience, and Luck. Axe, Axe, Authority, Strength, and Speed. Magic and Dex, Defense and Res. This one's cheaper to go down. Get our reason up, and then we can get some experience plus 10%, and then our dex can go up. I don't really know if I care about magic on Bunleth. I want strength and speed. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's just go down
this
here.
One?
Saint
You're all
Keyhole.
set. See you again soon.
All right.
Well,
Rhea might have left a letter to the goddess.
Professor, how are you holding up? I know how heavily grief weighs upon one's heart. I lost my mother some time ago. It was... Forgive me my moment of weakness. Even all these years later, I cannot recall that time without feeling the pain as if it were brand new. Just know that I am praying for your mind and your heart to find peace.
Oh, okay.
This is not...
Let's see.
This is not... This is...
Hair clip,
This
fishing
is...
rod, letter to the goddess?
This is
no.
not... This is not... This is not...
Okay. This is not hers. Here's Seteth. A writing quill that has snapped from overuse. It probably belongs to someone who does a lot of paperwork. I mean, is it Seteth's? Would that be
First
too
Tomas,
easy?
and now Monica. I do have a theory, though I admit it is nothing more than speculation. Both Tomas and Monica have each gone missing at one time or another.
Uh-huh.
It was reported that when Monica returned from her disappearance, she began to act like a completely different person. As if, perhaps, the real Monica had been killed and replaced by an imposter.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking of it like that, it is possible that this Solon had been impersonating Tomas for some time. How they managed such a convincing change of appearance, though, I still do not understand. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes.
I didn't expect him to... one of these to be his... Which one was it? The fishing rod? Oh, yes. Okay. They would fish at the beach. We just learned that.
I'm sorry to...
Yes, this is mine.
The quill is also his.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hey, you.
Hey.
Oh, is something hiding just behind that book?
A small leather bag, and inside it a ring.
That ring! I have seen it before. Ah, I know. Gerald showed that ring to you beside a grave. Do you recall?
Mm-hmm.
He said he wished for you to have that ring one day. That means it's yours. He also said that you should gift that ring to someone special.
I'll go give it to Dimitri.
You've lost someone very dear to you. I'm so... You have my sympathy. Manuela and I can take on some of your workload this month. We can't do all the teaching, but at least we can lighten the load for you. I've always seen strength in your eyes. I know you'll recover. You're a very strong person.
Thank you. That was very sweet. Can you help me with my bowing? I need help bowing.
You've lost Manuela. We can't. You're a very...
Right.
Manuela, is this sing-song
I
thing
have
yours?
something rather uncomfortable to discuss. It's about the weapon that killed Gerald. Will you listen?
Mm-hmm. I'll listen.
It was a dagger, but I know enough to know it wasn't an ordinary dagger. It wasn't made of iron or steel because, well, because whatever it was, the wound it left wasn't normal. Who could make a blade like that, do you figure?
Who could make a blade that's not normal? I don't know. I don't know. Is this unfinished score yours?
No, that's not.
Oh, it's someone who likes to sing that's not Manuela or Dorothea?
No, that. No. 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 No.
No. No. No. Eh? You still have a speech bubble.
I wonder who they were.
Oh. I don't know. Don't know. We don't know what's behind that mask.
Last.
No one in the library.
I'm scared. I feel that I don't understand the world. How could something like that happen to Gerald? He was so strong.
Even though you're scared, you gotta push through.
You're inspiring, Professor. I'll do my best.
Do you like to sing?
Someone lost.
Care for animals?
Someone lost that, huh?
I could see
I don't
Ignatz
know whose it is.
feeding like squirrels and shit.
Oh, that's mine.
Oh.
Thank you so much. I've been looking everywhere.
The letter to the goddess is Ignatz.
Someone.
Okay. We're learning about all the students.
It is a shame what happened to Gerald. I am sorry. There are no words. Leave some flowers on his grave for me.
Okay. My list of lost items is getting long again. I like it when it's short.
That is...
Bag of seeds. This might be Deduce.
That is not mine.
I could see it being his.
That is... that is
not
not
the
mine.
comb. Fables?
That is
probably
not mine.
not. Someone who likes fashion?
That is
Definitely not. Strange games? I don't
That
think
is not
so. Okay.
Hello there.
Hello. Oh no. Leonie.
Captain Gerald's gone. He's gone. And we'd only just reunited. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is even harder on you. But I just can't... I can't believe...
Oh. Oh.
I'm so sorry. I never quite know what to say at times like these.
No one ever does.
Just don't push yourself too hard too soon. It's okay to allow yourself to be sad right now, losing someone dear to you. Well, each loss is unique, but it's a feeling I know very well. That said, Professor,
You what? You lost something?
No.
This music is really pretty. Oh, I spy Mercedes with the net.
I'm so glad you're okay, Professor. I was so worried.
Oh, Professor, you must be starving. Mercy and I made some sweets for you. We were thinking that if you were to eat something sweet, it might help you feel better.
Thank you for the thought.
Baking sweets is my specialty. I'm sure they'll do the trick.
I mean, it would work on me, IRL, you know?
Did you find...
Okay. Bag of seeds. Handmade hair clip could be hers. No. Someone who's not good at magic, definitely not her. The lovely comb might be hers.
Did you find it?
No. Okay.
Did you find...
Someone who likes fashion?
Did you find...
Someone who enjoys weird games. Oh my gosh. I'm not getting any matches here.
I'm so glad you're okay, Professor. I was so worried.
Oh, it's the same dialogue.
Oh, that! I thought it was gone for good. How did you know it was mine?
Mercedes. It was her unfinished score. She likes to sing and dance, apparently. Is she good at either of them? I'm not sure. There's Edelgard.
What happened to Gerald? It's terrible.
Yeah, and the girl you were hanging out with is the one who stabbed him.
If there's anything I can do, simply ask. Even if what you desire is revenge, I'll gladly lend you my power. We can't let them get away with this.
I feel like there's a lot of people I haven't spoken to yet. Oh gosh, we have like some little speech bubbles. Let's go up this way.
Professor.
Felix. Let's talk.
You're certainly not going easy on me. You fight like a mercenary, not a knight. You hunger for victory, pure and simple.
Well, I was a mercenary for a long time.
You may not be aware of it yourself, but I see it.
Should I take that as a compliment?
Indeed. Knights ought to have some hunger. I've always thought so. They depend too much on their swords. Only when they're wrested away do knights consider their hands and feet as weapons. That's not how it was for warriors of old. They weren't limited by their tools. Victory is what matters, not the method of achieving it. That's the attitude to adopt. I detect that in your style. It is plain to see.
Well, thanks for noticing. That doesn't seem like praise.
You may take it however you like. I believe the difference between us lies within that hunger. But where does it come from? From the start, I was aiming to win. Yet I couldn't defeat you. Then I remembered something you said before.
I can't even remember what we talked about last time. About your aspirations?
Indeed. I was raised to value strength above all else, whereas you had a reason, an ambition, pushing you toward that hunger. So tell me, what was the reason? Why were you driven to become so strong?
To survive, to protect the people of Fodlan. I don't know. So much of Bunleth's past is such a mystery. Probably to survive. I mean, before she came to the monastery, I don't know if she had a reason to want to protect the people of Fodlan.
That's a mercenary's answer, to be sure.
Mm-hmm, to
so
survive.
That is the source of your hunger. I suppose I must find my own.
I'll help you.
If we're to get along, I think not. I'll be content if you continue to train with me.
Is Felix being super self-aware right now? Let's just train. If we spend any other time with each other outside of training, I'm probably gonna start chewing you out and calling you names and being a rude ass motherfucker.
Perhaps it will come to me as I swing my sword.
Let's keep a respectable distance from each other. Okay. As you wish. Bernadetta is actually outside of her dorm room?
Professor? I brought some flowers for Gerald.
Oh. Thank you.
It's the least I can do. Sometimes I feel like all I do is run away. Anyway, I'll go lay them out.
This was important enough for her to come out into the world and potentially have to speak with other humans. That's very sweet. Gerald, resting in the warm embrace of cherished memories. No. It's so sad. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
You have lost your father. Now more than ever, do I understand how very lucky I am that you were able to save me. Professor, I deeply appreciate what you have done. Thank you. If there is anything at all I can do in return, please tell me, okay?
Take some of these lost items off my hands. Okay, the hair clip? No. The comb? No. What about the Book of Fables?
Oh, that is mine! Thank you so very much.
I'm gonna assume none of these other ones are hers, but I gotta check anyways. I just gotta cover my bases, you know? So that's probably a story that she read with her parents or that her parents read to her.
I've never been much for condolences.
Thanks, Hubert!
Oh no.
Professor, thank you for all you have done for us. Nothing to report today.
No! That chipper guy is so sad.
Hey!
Somebody wants to talk to me. They're right around the corner here.
Professor.
Seteth.
Ah, there you are. I apologize for calling you in so suddenly. Please, sit. There is a matter I would like to discuss with you. I believe I've told you this before, but it is my responsibility to aid the Archbishop in all her duties.
What are these duties?
Spiritual instruction, ceremony oversight, donation management, all of the Church's many administrative tasks. I oversee not only the priesthood, but also the Knights of Seros and the Officers' Academy. The Archbishop entrusts a great deal to my discretion, and I am honored by her confidence. Even when she must make decisions herself, she often seeks my counsel in advance. And yet, your appointment to a teaching position at the Officers' Academy was a complete surprise to me. Not only that, but you have also been entrusted with the Sword of the Creator. I was as surprised as anyone else to learn that. Frankly, I am just not sure how to handle you. I am the Archbishop's right hand, and yet when it comes to you, I have been told almost nothing.
Nobody will tell me anything either. You don't trust me?
Not quite. I do find you to be a trustworthy individual, but my subjective opinion is not enough. I have a duty to be cautious. Should the Archbishop's trust in you prove to be misplaced, it is the faithful who will suffer most. First, I would like to know just how much you know about yourself.
Not a lot.
You are the child of Gerald Eisner, correct?
So I've been told. That's what I hear.
That's quite a vague reply for such a basic question. In the future, I would advise you to answer such queries with confidence.
But I'm not really confident. I mean, did you see his hair and my hair? Oh, got blue hair. You and Flame, green hair. Me and him, different hair.
As the former captain of the Knights of Seros, Geralt was renowned throughout Fodlan. If you really are his child, then no one would voice any complaint about you joining the Knights. How long has it been since you became a mercenary?
10 years or so, maybe, give or take. About 10 years.
Given your youth, that hardly seems likely. Come to think of it, I have never asked your age. Just how old are you exactly? Your face says it all. You truly don't know, do you? Just what was Gerald thinking, raising you this way? Given your responses thus far, I feel as though any further questions would just be a waste of our time.
Sorry.
However, permit me to make one thing clear. Whatever her reasons, the Archbishop has placed great faith in you. Do not betray that trust. That is all.
Support level C. Wow, we got a long ways to go with this guy, huh? Okay, well, I'm disappointed that we were not able to train with Shamir for our bow. So if anybody has any suggestions on how I should... There's nobody that I really am wanting to recruit right now.
What the?
In particular. So I'm not really sure how I want to spend my activity points. Bernadetta. We could always train, like, our sword. That's never gonna be a bad idea. Do you think we should eat some meals? Okay, we could do that. I mean, that we can only do that one time, right? So...
Thank you, Lady Bernadetta. I will take my leave.
Oh, good. Bye! Goodbye!
Oh, finally! The real-life person is leaving.
Finally. Oh, that was awful. Just terrifying.
People. I can eat as many times as I want? Oh, just not the same, not more than once with the same person. What's going on?
Please don't sneak up on me like that! It was nothing big. That lady just wanted me to show her around a bit.
Oh.
But strangers are just so nerve-wracking.
You never seemed scared of me. She would never come out of her room for you.
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. I don't know if I ever had felt scared around you.
Okay, so she wasn't locked away in her room because of us. We just happened to be around when she's locked away in her room to hide from literally everybody else.
I wonder why. You know, Professor, you might be the first person I've been able to speak to normally since I got here. And I have no idea why.
I'm glad, regardless.
I'm happy about it too. When we first started out here, we had to do drills. Outside. I skipped those every chance I got. It's a terrible idea going out in the forest with all these people you don't even know. Thanks to you, though, I can actually make it through class now. I'm grateful for that. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here.
It's alright.
Sorry. I'm okay.
She gonna cry?
I am okay. I'm doing just fine. I feel safe here, thanks to you.
By the way, was that you singing in the greenhouse? There was singing?
What? You saw that? Why would you see that? You were watching me? That crosses the line, Professor. Singing? Me? Why would I be singing? I'd never be singing. I've never been so humiliated. Useless, worthless, unmarriageable.
What? Unmarriageable? Unmarriageable. What ranks do I have right now? Ranks for what? Support ranks? Is that what you're talking about? Let's see. Well, we could train our sword or something. She could do sword. Okay, let's do that.
First to both. It was as if thinking how they managed.
He could do sword as well. Might as well.
Right. I wonder.
She can do sword. Ah, fuck it. Why not? Alright, let's go to the dining hall. Alright, let's see. We could get some of our students some motivation. So let's okay, Caspar, we definitely want him to get motivated. And I guess Marianne.
Ah, I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
I like this dish. It was my father's favorite.
Very good. Every dish was her father's favorite. I am thinking that I want Marianne to learn some riding, because if I decide to keep Dimitri as a dancer, then I want somebody on a horse, and I think Marianne is a good option, and she could do... I don't know if it's gonna be, like, how difficult it's gonna be to get her to do it, but she could be, the Holy Knight, was it called? Great Knight. Oh, this one. Blessed Knight versus White Magic. I made Dimitri the dance. I didn't know that I was gonna get another, I didn't know I was gonna get that. But you know what? I'm not mad about it. Yeah, I need to get into certification to see. Let's see. We could cook with somebody. We could do sauna. We could do choir. We could eat with 2 more people from the full menu. We could eat with Dedu and Sylvain.
I like this.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
Mmm. Lumps in a bowl. Steaming lumps in a bowl. I didn't see what we were eating. Okay, I think we're done here. Let's move on.